here. So I'm in the midst of this recovery period after my hernia operation, and it's a slow process, but I'm doing all right actually, doing okay. I'll show you the. It's nothing squeamish, but I'll show you what they've done. I should be able to see it from here. I have to excuse me showing myself to you, but so it's three incisions where they did the laparoscopy, and then just down here, this is where the hernia was. So that's like a pressure pad that's been put on, and then I just basically I've just been laying pretty still, pretty flat, and just going out of my mind really. So I thought, well, why not do a video? Why not talk to you guys and let you know what's going on? So yeah, it's a 6-week recovery process. So what I'm doing is there's lots of sort of like laying flat, laying still for a while, and then I get up and have a little walk around, try and keep mobile, not only for the body but for the mind as well, and just to try and keep active. I've got work that I need to do, physical work, which I can't, which is incredibly frustrating because I've got lots of fences and things like that I need to build. But it's heavy work and I won't be building that. So I'm now looking and thinking of how I'm going to need to either hire staff or get volunteers to come up to the sanctuary to help me build these fences and move forward. I think there's a little bit of a realization for me is that, you know, I'm now 50, I'm 54, and the sanctuary's, it's definitely taken its toll physically on me, because it is a physical job, but I've also now sort of like learned from that I've got to be careful of and keep an eye out on people here that are doing the work to make sure that nobody's overstretching themselves and pushing too hard, because it's counterproductive at the end of the day if it takes people out of the game. So I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking on those lines, but I'm trying also not to think, which sounds quite strange, but during this recovery process, I'm finding it quite stressful not being able to get out and get things done. It's frustrating. So by thinking of things that you can't change, it's equally frustrating. So it just creates more stress. So what I'm doing now then is, so I've been doing some meditation, which is quite interesting, thinking on the power, and not the power, that's the wrong word, thinking on now, right now. You know, this whole thing of there is no past, there's no future, there's only now, there's only this moment I have right now with you, talking into this is it, the now, and how infinite the now is. The now is infinitely long or is infinitely small. You can have a little slight moment and that is the now, or the now can last a bit longer and you stay in the now for a longer period. I think the more time we spend in the present, the better. But then it's observing the present, not putting too much thought into what's going on. Yeah, that's what I've been meditating on, and then understanding how time affects the perception of the moment, of the experience of now. Anyway, I'm not going to get too far into it because, quite frankly, there's probably quite a lot to do with that. Is the meds that I'm on, so it kind of sort of calms you down a little bit and makes you think in different ways. The one thing I did notice actually is that I really needed to stop. I didn't realise how important it was to stop. And this has actually stopped me in my tracks, and it slowed me right down, and it's really useful. But anyway, I'm now, I've jumped ahead a little bit in this video, so I'm now on day 3. And I've managed to have my first shower, which was lovely after the surgery, and I've removed some of the supporting bandages. They're all off. I've had new dressings put on and stuff like that, so that's all really good. So the recovery is going well. But anyway, one thing that Rachel and I have been working on is how to counteract the effects of me being out of the picture physically with the sanctuary. So what we're doing is we're launching our first Jacob's Ridge Project Week. So this is a project week. So this is a call out. If you're watching this and you fancy this, or you know someone that might be good for this, then do get in contact. So the project week is, we are looking for people to come and stay with us at the sanctuary. We provide your food, and you're going to provide some much needed graft, because we're going to build a goat run. Obviously, I can't lift anything, mix anything, or pour anything. I can't do anything except point my finger, probably. I mean, that's quite hard. So if you've got fence building experience, I want to hear from you. But even if you haven't got fence building experience, don't worry. We can still definitely use your physicality to the job in hand. So it's not particularly difficult to do. And we can direct you in how to get the fence built. But it's a project week. That's what it is. So you come along. You will be camping on site. We'll provide your food. If camping isn't for you, there is a possibility, depending on availability, that we might be able to offer you one of the cabins to stay in. But that is down to availability, and also there will be a charge attached to the cabin because that's one of the income streams for the sanctuary, but it would be greatly reduced. So don't worry about that either too much. But yeah, that's what we're looking for. So if you are watching this and you're thinking, actually, I really fancy a week of bit of hard graft in a most beautiful location, Spanish National Park up in the mountains, please, drop us a line, and we're looking for 8 people, and we will knock that fence up so quick. I'm so excited about it. We've got all the materials in place. We just need the hands, willing hands and energy. So let us know. Okay, well, I'm going now because, quite frankly, I'm going back to lay down flat because I find that I do a little bit and then I collapse. So I'm going to go and collapse now. All right, so thanks for watching this video. And as always, thank you very much for your support and for following us. And if you haven't hit the like and subscribe, do so on this video. I know this is a bit different from our normal videos. There's no Steve and Ronnie, but quite frankly, I didn't want Steve or Ronnie in my bedroom. It's happened before. It's a mess. You don't want it. They bring their own cups and saucers and biscuits to bed. Steve steals my pajamas. They play their music. It's just not fun. They roll over and steal all the blankets. It's just not fun. I always wake up with crumbs in the bed. Carrot crumbs. It's horrible. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. See you. Bye for the next one.